on your right side.
Yeah, he's a legend.
Thanks, man.
One of my idols.
Apparently you guys should have boxed at one point.
06. If I would have beat Alejandro Barrio for the #1 spot, he was next up on the list.
Wow, impressed.
Yeah.
Impressive. How do you think you'd have gone?
I would have went over there and gave my best. You know, I might have not won, but I would try and pull my heart out like it was my last fight ever. He would have remembered me, like he would have came here today. I remember that guy. He gave me the best fight, a good fight.
Is that what Carl Froch is to expect?
Yes. I'm leaving it all in the ring come November 17th.
What do you know? What do you know about Carl Froch?
He is alright. He's a fake Calzaghe. That's all.
He's a fake Calzaghe.
A fake.
A fake Calzaghe. Why do you say that?
Because he want to be Calzaghe. He want to fight like he want to do all the moves like, but there's only one Calzaghe.
Tell me what you've seen. What makes you think you deserve to be in the ring?
The way he try to move, like I deserve to be in the ring because I got the spot. I'm here, like and I'm gonna show the world that I'm supposed to be here. He count me out. He looking at my losses, you know, our fees and like the 7th or the 8th. Like I said today, what are you gonna do when the 7th or 8th and I'm still standing up?
Because you come from the old school, don't you, of Philadelphia? I mean, you're in the Blue Horizon, you know, real history there.
Yeah.
Tough road up?
Yeah, you know, coming from where I come from and the road I took. Now I'm here. I just gotta keep the door off the hinges.
When did you start? How old were you?
I was 7.
7?
Yeah.
Long career. This was against Andre Abron a few years ago, 4th round knockout, I think. What are the British fight fans going to see from you on the 17th?
I knew Yusaf Mack.
So tell me, what is your strong point? Is it your hook? Is it your pressure? Is it your fitness? Is it your desire? Because you're from Philadelphia, so you're steeped in that boxing history. What is it?
I think it's my heart. I think I lost my 4 losses because of my heart. Instead of thinking, I came out of my whole game plan and tried to fight with my heart. I lost.
Big puncher at light heavyweight. You're down at super middleweight. Will that help you, do you think?
I think it will, yes. I think that's my advantage. And then let's stick to my game plan.
Joe, you're looking at him in action there. You impressed with what you see? Do you think he'll give Carl a run for his money?
Yeah, just watching that bit there. You know, obviously it's going to be tough. You know, fighting the super middleweight after being a light heavyweight for so many years. But you know, what can I say? You know, he's going to come prepared. So I believe he'll leave everything in the ring. And Carl's always an exciting fight. So I'm sure it's going to be a great night.
Yusuf, were you impressed with Carl's last performance?
No.
You weren't?
No, I thought it was something wrong with Butte.
You thought it was Butte, not Froch's dominance.
Yeah.
What was wrong with Butte?
Butte looked like he had a lot on his mind. He was worried, like he was backing up the whole fight. I never seen him back up. He backed up to the ropes. It was like he was nervous or scared or something.
But would you not give that credit to Carl for pushing him back, pushing up against the ropes?
Yes, I give him the credit. Yeah, I give him the credit.
Do you not think he can do that to you?
I ain't gonna let him.
How are you gonna cut that out?
I'm gonna stay forward in the middle of the ring and not back up.
Joe, is this Carl Froch back to his best, do you think?
Yeah, obviously he was beating another champion. Obviously it was a very good performance, what can you say? But with regards to Butte, you know, not really watched him fight much, but backed up a lot on the ropes a lot and allowed Carl to dictate everything in the fight. And Carl, you know, fought a great fight for himself. He stuck on him, caught him some great combinations and finished him off. You know, you can't knock the performance. You know, it was a very good performance.
Looking at British performances, would you rate this amongst one of the best?
That's difficult to say. You know, I think it's all about the opponent and everything else. You know, it was a very good performance by Carl. I think that was his best performance. But when you look at generally and all the performances, it's difficult to say. You know.
Big crowd in Nottingham. They're fanatical Carl Froch fans. Is that going to bother you boxing away from home?
No, it's gonna feed my fire.
Is it?
Yes, it's gonna feed my fire because I feel as though he got a lot to prove. He fighting for his country. He fighting for his fans, and that's like it's more.
And you've seen it before in Philly.
Yes, I've seen it.
The hard side of life.
I've seen it.
But you've never boxed out of the States, so how do you think you'll fare?
It's normal. I'm used to it. I've been here before.
Well, earlier today, Yusaf came face to face with Carl at a press conference in Nottingham. The IBF super middleweight king was highly respectful of his stateside challenger.
So he's a top operator, and he's coming to cause an upset, you know, and I can see by looking in his eyes, which you said a minute ago, I can see that he means business, and he's got his doubts, but he'll also have his confidence, and he'll be thinking to himself, you know what, I'm going to leave it all in the ring. So the fans have probably got a really exciting fight to look forward to.
Yusuf, you've got to respect this guy. He's had a hard career today. The last half a dozen fights have been against the top fighters in the world. Do you really believe that you're in that mix? You can create an upset?
I believe I'm one of the top fighters. You know, I just gotta prove it that when I fight the top dude, the guy, that I can get through the ice. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm prove, and I'm ready, and I'm supposed to be here.
There's a bit of emotion there, Yusuf.
Yeah, it is.
So when you're watching the Super Six and you saw him against Ward, Kessler, Abrams, all those guys, did you think, you know what, I should be there, I should be in this mix?
I feel though that guys that can box, Froch has trouble with. Darrell, he lost. Ward, he lost.
The guys that can move. And
Jermaine, he was losing, but he quit Jermaine.
Joe, Carl Froch, of course, wanted to fight you for so many years. What advice would you give Yusaf about how to deal with him?
It's difficult to say. Obviously, I've seen Yusuf fight that much, to be honest. So I think obviously Carl is a big puncher, and we've seen Carl struggle with fast fighters who can move and in and out. And obviously, I think the stand toe to toe would play in Carl's hands. But obviously, Yusuf has his own plans, and like I said, all you do is fight his best, give it the best shot. You can hear that he's really confident. He wants to give it his best, and that's what you can ask of a fighter. So that's what matters. He says you're going to bring fireworks to the Wednesday, November the 17th. So looking forward to it. Be a good fight. I'll be watching. So.
Yeah, Joe said not seen much of you. What have the British fans got to expect from you?
Not to expect what they hear. The reporters talk about everything, like me fighting. Why should Froch fight this guy? He fight me because they know I'm a good fighter. They know this is a tough guy to fight. So I'm gonna come from the U.S. and do what I gotta do.
A prediction?
Yes. A win.
Pleasure talking to you, Yusaf. Best of luck in your training camp, and let's see if you prove those fireworks on your return to Britain. You know Jamie, don't you?
Yeah, I do know Jamie. Just amazing, you know, to hear his story, being for what he's gone through, and to come back and to box, and he's an inspiration. You know, lovely kid.
Fantastic. Ed started that busy news desk about Nathan Cleverly, your friend from the Valleys, and he's doing it a bit like you did. He's going to America. Yeah, I'm really happy. He obviously has been on the ring for a long time, so he really needs to get back into action, and I think for him to come to go to the States is a massive opportunity to get some exposure out in America and put on a good show, and hopefully stay busy this time, you know, keep active.
Do you think opening him up to the States as well will give him that confidence to think, you know what, I deserve to be in this position?
I think he's confident in any case. He's not lacking in confidence. He wants to challenge the best. He wants unification fights, and it can be frustrating, as we all know. So I think this will hopefully shortcut him to a unification fight, to fight one of the big names in America. So you'll get exposure in the State Showbox or at Showtime. Do a good job, look great, and fingers crossed he can get a unification fight against one of the top Americans. Some big fights ahead this weekend. One particular one, the heavyweights on Merseyside, Price, Harrison. What's your take? Let's say David Price. I was so impressed with him in the last time he boxed. I'm sort of amazed by his hand speed for such a big guy. He's quick, you know, and everything else. But Willie Harrison, you know, you can't write the guy off. He sat here last week, didn't he, Johnny?
He was so confident, wasn't he?
I believe in him every time he speaks.
I believe David Price is going to win the fight. But what I'm saying is, you know, we can't completely write off Willie Harrison. His last chance saloon. The guy can punch. Two big heavyweights in the ring, but I think I'm excited about Price, and I'm looking forward to seeing. All he's got to take him rounds, hasn't he? And try but all his last chance, he says he's in great shape, so I'm expecting him to really go for it. So I think it's going to be a good fight. They've also got a boxing news forum on the Friday night at the Adelphi, where I think they're bringing fans and fighters together. That's a really good idea.
I think that's a good idea to just get the public get involved and just to let them mix it a little bit. You know, couldn't work anyway. But James DeGale as well, back on Saturday night, defending his European title. He's been out of the ring for a while. Needs to get back firing, doesn't he? He does need to get back. He's been out of the ring for such a long time, and
be interesting to see how rusty he is for being around for such a long time. But obviously a great talent. You know, southpaw, super well like myself. So it'd be interesting to see, you know, how he gets back in the ring and how he performs.
It must be frustrating for the likes of Cleverly and Miguel. You know, these are talents, and they've been out for so long.
Of course, and when you're in your prime, you just want to keep busy, earn money, be active. So it is very frustrating. I speak for Nathan. He's been training and been in great shape for like months and months and months. But you've got to be careful not to overdo it. You know, I know people mention overtraining, but you can become stale. And but the thing is, I think he's in great shape. He could fight tomorrow, so he's really itching to get back in the ring. And I'm sure James McGill is exactly the same.
James McGill, a southpaw. We had a southpaw win prize fighter last weekend in Terry Flanagan. That was a good result for him, wasn't it?
It was a good result. I think he was like the underdog. I watched bits of it, and yeah, you know, nice to see an undefeated fighter go through it and win. It was a very close fight in the final. It could have went either way, but yeah.
Fantastic. And prize fighter returns on November the 3rd. It's the light middleweight division, and we look forward to that one.